Hello, dear student. Welcome to you all in English class 8th. Students, today we are going to study your supplementary readers book, chapter 8, Jalebis. The main character of this chapter is Munna, who was studying in 5th class. So, students, let's start the explanation of the chapter topic wise. First, introduction. Munna was a student of 5th class at government school Kambelpur. One day he went to school with 4 rupees in his pocket to pay his monthly fees. But his class teacher, Master Ghulam Muhammad, was on leave, means absent on that day. So he could not pay the fees. On his when he was coming back from school, so the sight of jalebis attracted him, and through the bazaar he was coming at home. So jalebi shop was there. So the jalebis, crispy and hot jalebis, were attracted him. The coins in his pocket began to jingle, and he had 4 rupees coin in his pocket. So they started to saying him something. So now coin spoke, although coins never spoke, but that day in Munna's pocket the coins were there. They tried to convince him, they tried to say him something, what they want to try. Coins do not talk, but that day they actually spoke. One rupiah said, "What are you thinking about?" Means 1 rupee coins seemed to say to Munna, "What are you thinking?" It drew his attention to the fresh hot jalebis. It told Munna that they were meant to be eaten. Only those with money in their pocket can eat them, and money is meant to be spent. Means they are trying to convince him, the 4 rupees in your pocket, you just spend to buy jalebis. Jalebis are meant for eating, and money is meant to be spent. This way they are trying to ask him to spend these 4 rupees and buy or purchase this hot and crispy jalebis and eat them. Reason for not following advice: Munna did not follow the advice of rupees or coins. Why he did not follow the coins advice? It was the money for the fees. He said, this money I brought it for paying my monthly fees. How could he spend it on jalebis? He won't show his face to his teacher and God. Beside this, he was a good boy. Munna was very disciplined and very obedient boy in the school. So he thought that if he spent 4 rupees today, so tomorrow what he will give as a fees, and this class teacher will scold him. That's why he did not follow the advice. He got so much to eat at home, so he considered even looking at something in the bazaar a sin. If Master Ghulam Muhammad got angry, he would keep him standing on the bench. He was thinking, if he, his class teacher Ghulam Muhammad came to know I spent fees amount in buying jalebis, so what would happen with me? Moreover, he belonged to a well-to-do family, and he has a good reputation in school, and his family also having a good reputation in society. He belonged to a well-to-do family, so he did not do such a things in the bazaar. So he enjoyed great prestige. Therefore, it was not proper for him to eat jalebis standing in the bazaar. So he this way, at first he did not follow the advice of coins. Now behaviors of rupayas, but rupayas or the coins which were in his pocket, they are also decided, they are also bent upon to convince Munna for buying the jalebis. They trying to do argument with him different ways. The rupaya did not like what Munna had said. They began to speak at same time. They made such a loud noise that the passers-by stared at him with surprise, so he held them tight in his fist. They were now silent while he was coming. So that he was talking with the rupayas, so people thought that with whom he was talking. So he tightly fist them, or means tightly hold them, and then he moving towards his house. The oldest rupaya at home, when he reached at home, the oldest rupaya told him they were trying to tell him something for his own good. He asked Munna if he did not like eating those jalebis. If he spent the money that day, he would get the scholarship the next day. The old Rupaya gave him one more idea. He said, "If today if you spend this money in buying jalebis and fulfilling your wish, so it's no harm. Tomorrow you will get scholarship, monthly scholarship, and from that scholarship you can pay the fees." He would get the scholarship the next day, then he can pay his fees. This way he gave him one more advice, one more suggestion. The temptation. Munna, thinking about that old rupaya's advice, suggestion, and he tempted means attracted. At the same time, the scene of hot crispy jalebis come in front of his eyes, and he was thinking, if I spend 4 rupees today, so tomorrow the scholarship I will get, and I can pay the scholarship as a school fees. So this way, both the scenario in front of his eyes coming, and Munna could not overcome his temptation. Now the temptation, he was trying to control, but now it was out of control. The attraction of jalebis, it was out of control. The rupayas went on persuading him to eat jalebis, and the rupayas again and again asking him to spend us and buy the jalebis. So he rushed out of the house barefoot to eat jalebis. So now he decided to go to marketplace and buy the jalebis. So he rushed out to the jalebi shop barefoot. He ran towards the bazaar. He told the halwai to give him a rupees worth of jalebis. He reached halwai shop. There the halwai was making jalebis, hot jalebis. He gave him 1 rupiah and asked him to give 1 rupiah's jalebi. Those were not expensive days. In those days, the worth of 1 rupees is equivalent to the 20 rupees nowadays. The halwai heaped a pile of jalebis on newspaper. Halwai spread a newspaper and gave him a lot of jalebis. He took the jalebis and ran into a street. He ate many jalebis. He took that jalebis and sat in a corner nearby the street, and very quietly, very means happily, he ate one by one many jalebis. Neighborhood boys, when he filled his stomach with jalebis, then neighborhood boys came there. The boys from the neighborhood assembled in the street. Munna began to give jalebis to the children around. The children were playing there. Munna ate many jalebis, and the remaining jalebis, he could not eat whole 1 rupees jalebi. So the remaining jalebis he decided to distribute the children, those who are playing there that time. He started to distributing them. When other children heard about it, they also came there. The distribution of jalebis news or information spread out as the fire of the forest, and all the children, those who were playing in the other gullies and other street, they were also gathered there. They were also rushed towards Munna and asked for jalebis. He distributed these jalebis among the children. A huge crowd of children gathered around him. Now he is standing on a high place and giving jalebis to the children there, and he was thinking that he was a he was a collector or he was a magistrate of that place, and the he was offering the help to the poor children. The children were so happy that they could have done anything for him. Munna bought jalebis for the remaining 2 rupees. He distributed them also. Then he again rushed to the halwai shop, spent all 4 rupees, and brought again jalebis and distributed to the children, and feeling himself very proud to give the jalebis to the children. Now Munna finished his 4 rupees, and now he came back to home. But Munna having another problem. What new problem for him? Munna's return home. Digestion the jalebis was now a problem. In evening when he came back, so he ate lot of jalebis today. So digesting of that jalebis, it was a new problem for him. A burp came with every breath. There was the danger of every bringing out a jalebis or two. Since he ate too much jalebis, so burp come again and again to him, and that burp is just it seems that one or two jalebis come out from his stomach, from his mouth, with that burp. He had to take his dinner also in evening. He had to take dinner also, because he knew that if he made the excuse of illness, so definitely his parents called the doctors, and if so due to that he had to take the dinner also. After dinner, the result was that after dinner, when he went to bed, so he felt very uncomfortable, and the result was that he lay coiled up like a jalebis during the night. Whole night he could not sleep, and he had to turn here and there, and somehow he managed himself, but he was able to digest the jalebis, and he digested the jalebis somehow, and this way the problem solved. Next, another problem. The next day, one another biggest problem is there. So what the biggest issue for him? Munna faced another problem. He went to school the next day. He found out that he won't get the scholarship that day. Next day, when he reached to the school, so he got one information, one announcement that this month scholarship would not be given to the student. So it would be paid next month. Master Ghulam Muhammad had announced that he would take the fees during the recess, and along with that, his class teachers told that he would collect the fees in recess time. But when the recess bell rang, Munna left the school. Munna did not have any rupees. He thought that the 4 rupees of scholarship he will pay as a school fees. But the distribution of scholarship postponed it. So he felt himself in a trouble. So in recess time, he ran away from school. On the way, he prayed to God to arrange 4 rupees for him. He reached to Kambelpur railway station. He ran away from school and reached to the railway station of Kambelpur. The elder had given him 2 warnings. First, he should not cross the railway track. Second, he must never eat sweet with his fees money. Many times his elder of his house instructed him not to go near the railway station, railway track, never cross the railway track, and don't spend your fees on buying the sweets. So, but both the instructions or both the advice he disobeyed today. Now Munna's absence from school. Munna sat under a tree near the railway track. He started thinking about his miserable condition. He sat there and he thought that how he could manage the 4 rupees for fees. And he was thinking, and sometime he cried also. The matter had looked simple and straightforward. This was because he could pay the fees with the scholarship money. He thought that scholarship money would be utilized as a fees. That was very straightforward matter, but now the matter was very complicated. This was because he could pay the fees. If he had known that he would get the scholarship next month, he would not have bought jalebis. Now he was absent from school for the first time because of the jalebis. He was very honest and very disciplined, very obedient boy. But first time to he had to stay absent without any reason and without any prior information to the class teacher. So he felt very ashamed. He felt very nervous due to such a things. He started thinking about his fees and his teacher's cane. He closed his eyes and began to pray. He so only one hope is there, that is God. He thought that only God can solve his problem, and now he started to pray the God. His prayer to God. Munna prayed to God to help him. He thought that only God can help him. The ultimate solution is that only the prayer of God and God could help out him. So Munna started to pray the God to help him. He said that he was a very good boy. He has memorized the entire namaz. He even knows the last 10 surahs of the Quran by heart. He can recite the entire Ayat al Kursi. He needed money for his school fees. He made a mistake, but he was not alone to eat jalebis. He fed them to a large number of children. He prayed to God to put only 4 rupees in his bag. There was no shortage of anything in God's treasure. He tried to communicate with he started to communicate with God. He said that I learn namaz and ayat al kursi, all the things I remembered by heart, and I can recite it for your prayer. And I committed one mistake, but sorry for it, and God please help me, and put 4 rupees coin in my 4 rupees in my bag. And he said that to God, you have a lot of money, lot of treasure, so if you give me 4 rupees, so it would not very harmful for you. So he was asking only for 4 rupees. This way he tried to convince the God. Munna's disappointment. After the prayer, he offered namaz. He also recited 10 surat, ayat, al kursi, etc. Then he blew over his bag, saying, Chu. But he was disappointed when he did not find even 4 paisa in his bag. So now he prayed, he did all the prayers, and when he opened his bag with a lot of hope, but but he got disappointment because there is no a single paisa is there. So he was very tired. He got up from there and walked to the bazaar. He waited for the school bell to ring. He would go home with other children. He wanted to show that he had come straight from the school. So he stand near the school as soon as the end of school's bell rang. So then he mix up with the children, those who are going to home, and he tried to show that he was coming straight from the school. He again, the next day also he did the same thing. Early in the next day also he get up ready and left from home at the time of school as usual. And but instead of coming to school, he again went near the railway station of Kambelpur, and he again prayed to God to give him 4 rupees. Munna's game with God. Now today, Munna thought that I should play a game with God, and God definitely helped today him. Munna suggested the God to play a game. He will go from here to the signal. God should secretly place 4 rupees under the big rock. He thought that God, I'll go there, I count there, I touch the pole of the that signal, and in no one will be there, so in my absence you please put 4 rupees under this rock and I will come there and I will get this 4 rupees. So it will be a very surprising for me, and I know you will definitely help me out today. It will be a great fun if he could find 4 rupees under the rock. He went to the signal and came back. He said Bismillah and lifted the rock. He found a big hairy worm under it. Instead of rupees, a big hairy worm is there. He screamed and ran away. Once again he touched the signal. He was about to leave. He once again looked at the rock. He saw the worm sitting on it and staring at him. Again he came twice. He did it, but both the time he found out only the hairy worm there, and the worm is looking toward the Munna, looking towards Munna. So this way he became very disappointed, very unhappy. His next day's program. Next day, again, what these 2 days passed. 2 days he was absent from school without any information. So now next day again he decided to be absent and went near the railway track for the prayer of God. While going, he was thinking of doing wazoo the next day. He will wear clean clothes and come here. He will keep reading the namaz till noon. Next day, he decided to come with a neat and clean cloth, doing wazoo, and prepare all the things. And till noon, he will do continue namaz. Then and there, the God will help him, or God will listen his request. So even then, if God does not give 4 rupees, he will make a deal. The report of his he will keep reading the namaz till noon. Still, God did not give him 4 rupees. He will make a deal. The report of his absence from the school had reached home. Later on, he kept on thinking if there could be any harm if God has sent him 4 rupees. Now, the report of his absence reached to his home, means teacher informed his parents that Munna was absent last 2 days. So this way, then Munna's parents paid fees or whatsoever. This matter means that matter was settled, and Munna was again joined his school, and this way he grown up. When he grown up, so then he thought that, then he remembered the things. Then he remembered why God did not give him 4 rupees. 4 rupees, it's a very small thing for God. And later on, he kept on thinking if there could be any harm if God had sent him 4 rupees. Now, when he grown up, then he realized what he realized. He realized if God gave everything for asking men will be no better than birds. Now, when he grown up, then he understood if God fulfilled the wish of human being. So human being completely depend on the God. They did not do anything. They did not put any effort. They will not put any efforts. They completely depend on God. Whatever they need, they just say to God, and God will fulfill their wish. They will not be creative, they will not be innovative, they will not discover anything, so he will not learn to do anything if God help them. So they will not help themselves. This is because he will get everything without effort. So this way he realized why God did not fulfill his wish, and from that time he understood a lesson, and he never repeat such a mistake in his life. So student, I hope you understood the lesson jalebis. Thank you so much.